So this video is for Robin Glidden and Officer View. The email that I sent you both today was not as private as you might think. You might think that only the people who received the email got to read it. No, because of the illegal surveillance that preceded me ever coming to Vermont, which included actually three or four. There are probably more that I didn't see. Investigators in Buffalo. One of which was they chose an African American male, pandering because I'm Native American. They picked somebody that they thought I would never think would be guilty of discrimination or help in racial violence or whatever. And he said he was an unlicensed attorney who, and he had an accent that was from somewhere in Africa, and he was pandering, saying that he was going to be suing the Epstein estate on behalf of African children. All bullshit. He also indicated that he knew Tish James quite well, and said that he wanted me to proceed indigent pro se in a federal lawsuit that he was going to dictate, which is him practicing law without a license vicariously through me, or using me as the vehicle to do that. It's also illegal attorney-client solicitation by somebody who isn't licensed. And then he said, I want to take you to Arizona or Florida where it's warm. And after my roommates in Buffalo admitted that they were working for Cuomo and his DNC chair, Buffalo Mayor Byron Brown, Cuomo being one of Trump's New York real estate attorneys, that's when I sat down and banged out an SEC whistleblower claim that ultimately got Buffalo City Hall and Mayor Byron Brown's bogus HUD charity raided by the FBI, the New York OIG, IRS, and HUD. And he was also acting on behalf of Homeland. Arizona was one of the two places he wanted to take me, abduct me basically, because Virginia G. Goldwater Piper, aka Carol McCain, aka Peggy Goldwater, is a military special forces instructor. A hospital, she has the Virginia G. Piper Cancer Treatment Network at Honor Health. And she's a DHS supervisor. Her ex-husband, John McCain, was a DHS committee member who eventually supposedly died of brain cancer. That was a mess because one day they say he's going to be refusing cancer treatment, and the next minute they said he died and had his memorial. That's one narcissistic POS right there. But anyway, so that's why Homeland Security is involved in tampering and murder and whatever else with these corporations. Because Honor Health it's a bogus tax exempt charity, but they're committing the unbundling and upcoding kickbacks frauds that is discrimination in the provision of health care, and ultimately very lucrative final solutions. And they're governed by the same health department as McDonald's or anywhere else. The McDonald's that I work for in Peoria, Arizona, he threatened me after the EEO. And Virginia Piper works for the EEOC. So she's not just here to cover for, she's here basically to make sure that McDonald's doesn't catch that EEOC investigation into McDonald's for discrimination against me, racial, LGBT, female, and other ADA violations, because at the time I was suffering from severe complications from untreated cancer that nobody was telling me I had. So that's why she probably reached out to Michaela's husband, both Michaela's husband, the Michaela at Save-A-Fox and the Michaela at Save a Fox was also a victim of the unbundling of coding kickbacks frauds per her husband's crisis acting crocodile tears crap where he's gaslighting her after he murdered her. But I'm just going to say McDee's Michaela. I don't know her last name. Part of some of these idiotic private idiots, for lack of a better word, these ICE agents, and ICE agents are known for not being licensed private investigators. They're not licensed peace officers. They're not federal agents who've been through any type of an academy. They're not veteran. They have no formal training whatsoever. One of them's here in the McDonald's store right now. It is 8:30 p.m. and it's Monday. I don't know the exact date today. Hold on, let me look. It's Tuesday,